What is up, guys? Muffin here, and welcome back to another video. So, I had another type of video planned for today, but, yeah, that didn't work out very well. I tweeted a thing about it. I was like, you ever had an idea and you go all out on it because you think it's really good, and then you come back to it later and it's like, it's not good at all? Yeah, so that's what happened to me. But then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to go to Reddit. I had an interesting sort of idea, but I needed some help. So I went on Reddit, I went on the Clash subreddit, and I posted an ask tag. What are some of the worst and or best ideas you've seen someone come up with for additions to the game? So I'm just going to go down through, I'm going to read these. The background's going to be just some Clash gameplay that I record. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to read these and tell you guys my opinions on them. So one of the first ones that comes up when you have best comments on, worst had to be a buff for heroes if they had a skin on, and I replied, I was like, yeah, that's definitely not a good one. Why is that a bad idea? Because, you can already argue that Clash gets sort of pay to win, but almost not really. But if you add a buff to the hero skins, that means if you get the gold pass, then you get a buff to your heroes, something that the free-to-play players cannot have. You can be free-to-play and end up max Town Hall 12. It's a thing that I've actually seen before. But what you can't do is you can't be free-to-play and then also have a buff on heroes if it comes with just a skin, unless they start releasing skins for free-to-play players, which they've already said they won't. So yeah, that's not a good idea at all. The next one is worst was a magic item to downgrade walls. And I remembered this post, and I replied, I was like, I actually remember seeing the post about that one. He wanted all of his walls to look the same, if I remember right. And the guy was like, yep, that's it. So basically what this guy had was like a whole bunch of, I'm just going to take a guess here, a whole bunch of level 9 walls, and he had accidentally upgraded one to level 10. It's not that he didn't want it to actually do a better job at defending, it's that he wanted all of his walls to look the same and didn't want to upgrade all the rest of them. So, yeah, downgrading a wall just doesn't make any sense, nor does downgrading any other building. Like, why would you ever want to do that? Anyway, next one, best lock at request what troop you want and can't get other troops, and I get that one. I'm not completely sure whether I agree with that one, because, like, sometimes, they change their mind and then they'd have to re-request, or sometimes it's not the best option. Like for defensive clan castles, a whole bunch of people just request wizards, and it's like, no, I'm gonna give you something that I actually know might be able to defend you. But I do understand that, and I think it's a pretty good idea for offensive requests. That way, when I request Hound for war, I don't get like level 2 wizards. Worst, loot donate to clan members. Yes, and this is a theme that keeps coming up. No, giving loot to your clan mates doesn't make sense. It again is the same thing as the resource exchange. It's not good. Worst was made Archer Queen with Valk skin spawn Valks, or Barb King with P.E.K.K.A skin spawn mini P.E.K.K.As. And I think I remember seeing a post about that. And one of the things that was said was, like, if it was just a skin for the troops, then that would be fine, but you couldn't really do that, because then you'd have to go through and you'd have to make the skins models, or the troops models, and then you'd have to do a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, having them actually spawn those troops is just dumb, because again, it's another free-to-play versus gold pass thing. It's a whole argument. Next one, resource exchange is the number one worst, followed closely by research potion. Resource exchange, yes, very bad idea, would ruin the Clash economy, and there was also a whole AMA posted from Darian, the community rep for Clash, where he pretty much said, like, he never wanted to see the idea of, like, the resource layer type thing ever again. And then somebody was like, when you say resource exchange, do you mean between gold and elixir or between clanmates? And yeah, any of it is stupid. Resources are meant to be stolen from others, not to be traded. But the research potion, I can honestly say that I don't believe I have ever had a research potion on any of my villages, including my one that I've had the gold pass on for the last 2 months now. Yeah, I've never had a research potion on it, so that's interesting. Worst, using dark elixir for walls. Yes. Gold and elixir are used for walls once you get the walls to level 8 and you're upgrading to level 9, which honestly is one of the reasons that I like my Town Hall 9 village more than my Town Hall 8 village, because I can actually use my gold and elixir on the walls, so if I have a surplus of one, I can just dump it into walls. But yeah, using dark elixir for walls, like, why? That just makes walls a lot easier, because then you can use any of the three resources to just, upgrade your walls, and then you have to worry about dark elixir being rare now because everybody's using it for walls, and then it's just a whole big thing. So yeah, no, not a very good idea. And so far, that has been the extent of it. The post hasn't even been up 12 hours yet, so I'm sure there will be plenty more. But yeah, that's the extent of the worst, and there's like one or two best ideas. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe for more Clash content. Hopefully I'll have some more interesting videos. Hopefully I'll be able to get a good idea for a series again. But replay Wednesday, yeah. Replay analysis is every Wednesday, so stay tuned for that kind of stuff, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.